It's time to roast Harley Flanagan from the Cro-Mags again. And this time, it's for an actual reason. I'm not just picking on him. Harley Flanagan, the bass-playing guy, the coffee connoisseur from the Cro-Mags, the real Cro-Mags, is suing his ex-bandmates, JJ in particular, for use of their name. We're gonna get all into this because it is another juicy drama happening right now. Hey ladies, how's it going? Dan Frampton here, and I don't really have a dog in this fight, so before we get going, hit like, hit subscribe, join the channel, and send a super thanks. Okay, thank you so much. On with the video. This isn't the first time that I've talked about Harley Flanagan on the channel. It might actually be the third time. The first video I made about him, I was kind of rude to him, okay? And all of his fans came out of the woodwork to tell me how bad of a guy I was. And you know, I was kind of expecting it because I was being a bit of a provocateur. I don't have nearly big enough audience to send hatred to his page, okay? But I was just basically calling him out for his hilarious boomer posts. And he didn't really like that too much, so he blocked me. And after he blocked me, I was like, okay, I'm gonna roast this guy for another reason. I'm gonna hit him where it hurts. What does he identify himself as? A songwriter, a punk legend. So I went after his lyrics. I pulled them up and I just read them in a sarcastic tone. I didn't really go into why they were so stupid and poorly written. I just kind of read them like an idiot. And then he didn't really like that so much either. So I'm completely blocked from his Instagram page, so I don't get any of those quality coffee posts. I don't get any of those quality cold shower posts or jujitsu posts that I once did that I miss so very much. Harley Flanagan is an absolute hilarious lol cow of a legend here on the internet. But in those previous videos, I just pulled things out of the air to make fun of this guy for, you know? It wasn't done to be mean, but I guess if you don't understand jokes, it could come across as kind of rude. But this time, he's actually in the news. He's actually doing something that warrants me making fun of him. And like I said, I have absolutely no dogs in this race. To me, there are no good guys in this story. I don't like Harley, I don't like JJ, and I certainly don't like journalists. And this story has all of those elements. So speaking of journalists, let's pull up this New York Post article that kind of kicked off this whole thing. But before we get into it, we gotta watch one of his cold shower videos. I miss these so much. This is gonna be such a treat. You guys are gonna love this. Cold shower video, let's go! Cold shower. I fucking love it. Oh, Harley, what a guy. What a fucking guy. Now, I could see a wrestler behaving in this way to kind of sell tickets to a show for being a crazy wrestler. But no, that's just Harley Flanagan on a Tuesday morning at 4:30 a.m. before he gets on the subway to go do some jujitsu somewhere. Okay, but what is all this drama, okay? I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Let's just call him Ben. Ben goes on to write, they've gone from fighting in the mosh pit to fighting in a courtroom. This is why I hate journalists. They write lines like, they've gone from fighting in a mosh pit to fighting in a courtroom. That clearly shows they have no idea that mostly mosh pits are not fighting. You're not fighting in a mosh pit. What are you fucking talking about? A founder of a hardcore New York punk band. That's another clear indicator that this person doesn't actually know what they're fucking talking about. Hardcore New York punk band? New York hardcore punk band. What are you talking about? Get it right. The founder of the Cro-Mags sued his ex-bandmate in Manhattan federal court on Monday for allegedly ripping off the group's trademark name to publicize a show. Imagine going to court over one show that's spending so much goddamn money. The show's already happened. It's done and over with, and you're suing a guy over this fucking show. This is brain dead behavior, man. And I get that it's him standing up for what he thinks is right and what is his and what he owns and stuff like this, being the only original founding member in the real Cro-Mags. He needs to stand up for his intellectual properties. That IP is his, goddammit. Former lead singer J.J. McGowan used the name name Cro-Mags Jam to promote an April 23rd benefit concert in the East Village Tompkins Square Park, causing confusion about who was actually performing according to the filing. And even though I do think it's brain dead to take him to court over this sort of stuff, if it was really called Cro-Mags Jam and not the Cro-Mags JJ Jam, then he actually kind of has a case, and he's probably going to win because he actually does own the name Cro-Mags as determined in a previous lawsuit. So coming after this is actually going to be a victorious battle, I believe. The suit, filed by a company controlled by founding bassist Harley Flanagan, alleges the use of the phrase violated a 2019 settlement agreement that stated he controlled the rights to the Cro-Mags name. JJ and other former members of the group, meanwhile, were allowed to use the name Cro-Mags JM. Oh yeah, not JJ, JM. Yeah. True. Under the terms of this deal. So if this was like the Cro-Mags JM Jam, they could have got away with it. But I guess they didn't do that, and Harley was like, one slip up, buddy, and straight back to court with ya. What a guy. What an absolute legend. The impermissible phrase Cro-Mags Jam suggests that Mr. Flanagan, the original member of the Cro-Mags, would be conducting a jam session with other musicians, which is obviously not the case, the suit states. So that's why, yeah, I do think that he does have a case, but it's just ridiculous to fucking do it. Jesus Christ, it was one show. And look at JJ down here, he's like, man, I sang in this band and these are the songs I know, and I just want to sing my songs. And then we got Harley being like, no, I own the songs and I play the bass and now I sing the songs, even though I'm the only person that was in the original Cro-Mags in this band. That doesn't matter. They're my songs and I'm gonna play them. And JJ's like, oh, but I like to sing them. I like to play the songs. They're fun for me to play. People know my voice. People come to the parks to see me. I'm a really good frontman. And then Harley was like, think again, buddy. I never even liked playing with you. In 1981, I am the Cro-Mags. Fuck you. New York is mine. I own New York. And he's like, yeah, look at me here on the red carpet. I am the sweetest, most New York punk guy in the whole world. This Rolling Stone thing makes me look so fucking cool behind me. Look at this fucking spray paint. Yeah, I'm pointing at the spray paint because it's so punk and cool. Look at my backwards hat. You like my backwards hat and my bomber with the zippers? Holy shit. I got these fucking sick ass Vans and these skinny jeans. I'm a punk rock fucking New York legend, man. I'm from hardcore. I'm Harley Flanagan. I play the bass. I am the Cro-Mags. And then JJ's like, let me put on a wetsuit and zip it down and show you my muscles. I'm a strong man that knows fashion sense. I don't know, I got this really shiny thing around my neck. It's so people could see me out here in the dark time and know that I am the original JM, the JJ, the J. Joseph McGowan, the singer man of the band. I got tattoos on my tits. I got tattoos on my stomachs. I'm the real guy. And then Harley Flanagan's like, no. They know I am the legend. Look at me on the red carpet. And then JM's like, I want to be on the red carpet. And then Harley's like, no, fuck you, buddy. I am the most copied up guy in the whole world. I am the legend. And I guess that's how that goes. And then the article goes on to say, we wish you success with your benefit. If there was ever any interest in Mr. McGowan performing in a charitable benefit with the registrant and Cro-Mags, that is an opportunity that we would be happy to discuss. The offer has been extended many times in the recent past, the letter states. An attorney for Flanagan did not return request for comment. McGowan could not immediately be reached. Yeah, same goes for me. I totally tried to reach out for everybody. I'm doing all my journalistic integrity points over here. But Harley went on to reply to this, and since I don't have access to his beautiful Instagram account, I gotta thank the Lord in heaven, known as Metal Sucks. And this is Harley's post right here. It's so wonderful to see one of his posts out there in the wild. I truly miss them. And then his caption, his response, his clapback to Ben the journalist. When you have fought for something that is yours, and as hard as I have, and has spent the kind of money that I have to protect what you own, you can't just walk away from it when people decide to violate the terms. I have no problem fighting for what's mine. Anybody who knows me knows that. I'm not afraid to do what's right, and I'm not afraid of anyone. So until you've had the right for something that is yours, and as hard as I have, you should shut the fuck up. And the New York Post in particular has always taken every opportunity they can to shit on me and twist the truth. I wonder if it's because the New York Post editor used to have a crush on my wife. Sorry, buddy. Fuck you and your rag paper. I don't know why he had to take it to such a personal spot at the very end. And the fucking article wasn't even that, like, derogatory. It was just like, he's suing him. This is what's happening. We've reached out for a response and nobody said anything. There was nothing like making fun of you. There was nothing negative there. That was just telling the people what's going on. You're suing John Josef, right? That is actually happening. You did do that, and that was reported by a reporter. Nothing fucked up is going on here. And then for you to be like, hey, you used to have a crush on my wife, and guess what? The girl that you used to think is hot, I fuck her every day. I actually married her and have a bunch of kids with her. It's so fucked up, dude. But yeah, it is fun to call publications rags. Okay, I get that. So I just know that he felt so badass saying that, you know, fuck you, buddy, and your rag of a paper. I fucked your crush. Oh my God, he's so crazy. What an absolute nutter. Look how fucking angry this guy is. He's gonna rip somebody's tongue out of their face and he wishes it was mine. So I just really wonder what truth was twisted here, you know? Why did you take this so personally and freak out so much? You don't seem to have a lot of brain cells up there. You seem to be a very damaged individual that you just like freak out over just like somebody mentioning your name. So I'm kind of nervous knowing that I'm putting out another like 10-minute video kind of, you know, exposing how fucking stupid you are to the world. And not really the world. That's what's ridiculous. I'm doing this to like 100 or 200 people, and you guys that get offended treat it like I'm influencing an entire nation that my opinions are the correct opinions. If you don't agree with my opinions, you can just move on to another video. You know what I mean? People leaving these comments are leaving them to who they think is like the worst person in the entire world. And I go back and watch my video and I'm like, holy shit, I'm not really as bad as they're making me out to be. They're just idiots that don't get jokes. Crazy people down there in the comments, man. So Harley Flanagan, can you please just chill out with all the lawsuits, the owning this and the fighting for that? Can you just chill out? Why does your whole life have to be a fight, okay? Just play the songs, okay? And it's not like you guys are writing new material. It doesn't fucking matter. And if you want to write new material, that's great. You can call it Cro-Mags stuff. Cause you own the name, okay? You can put out a new record that is so much better than all your old stuff. You can redefine what it means to be Cro-Mags. Because when people think of Cro-Mags, they think of New York legends. They don't think of New York current hardcore musicians. And you have an opportunity to do that, but you keep making yourself look like an absolute piece of crap by suing everyone around you. And I know the people that come into my comment section and leave like the most hateful comments come from your toxic community, because as soon as somebody says anything bad about you, you fucking flip open your phone and be like, fuck the fuckers that say the fucking shit about me. I'm a legend. Fuck you, idiots. So I don't know, man. You're kind of getting what you put out into the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you. It's nothing personal. You're doing cringy things in public and it's funny to point them out. I have no idea about you personally. You have no idea who I am personally. All of this is just petty shit on the internet that means nothing. But that doesn't matter. People are gonna treat me like I am the worst person since sliced bread. That's gonna be the end of the video. Until my next upload, watch another upload.